Okay, there are some questions that are asked by the people, so I will ask you those questions.
Okay, let's answer.
Yes,
Sure.
after bringing the family here in Romania on family reunification
Yes.
purpose, can their status be changed in Romania as a worker?
Yes, if they find a job, yes, it can.
And how does it work?
So it's a different procedure. Every procedure like this is public on the website of the immigration office. If I would recommend them to follow the advice of a professional, because it is a difficult procedure, and for sure they will not manage to match all the conditions that are put online, because in most cases practice is different than theory.
Exactly. So it's possible that
It is possible, but they have to find an employer, and then they have to
get a work permit.
Yes, get a work permit and so on, and they can convert the residence permit to a residence permit based on work.
Okay. And even the minors can work. Minors means that they
16 years with the approval of the parent.
So above 16.
Yes.
Not under 16.
No. I think there are some exceptions, but I don't want to tell lies. In the end, I've never saw such an example here in Romania, so I would say that more than 16 with the parental consent.
Okay.
We don't encourage minors to work.
And minors can work full-time. Minors means above 16 to 18. Can they work full-time? Are they supposed to work
No,
only
they
6
can't
hours?
work full-time because they have to go to school.
Yes.
Here in Romania, school is mandatory.
Yes. So they are allowed to work only 6 hours.
Part-time. Or 4 hours, as far as I know.
So 4 hours or 6 hours?
The curricula of the school is 8 hours.
Uh-huh.
You can't work.
Yes. So
in most cases, people allow children at 16 years old to work during summer in different restaurants. It's not common for people to allow children at 16 years old to work a stable job here in Romania.
Somebody contacted us online, and he was 16 years old.
Okay.
And he was asking for the job, contract part-time, but he wanted to work full-time.
Okay. I don't encourage, because they have to go to school.
Yes. One very big question in the sense of foreigners involved with the Romanian women.
Involved meaning married?
Not married.
Like concubinage?
Yes. But they want to marry.
Okay.
That guy cannot get the visa to come to Romania independently.
Yes.
Woman cannot
go
there.
Why?
Because
lack of money?
Not either lack of money, embassy is not giving the visa to her.
Yes.
There is a problem that they cannot meet to marry. What is the solution for them that they can marry, and later on the woman can
But is it a genuine marriage or a fake marriage?
No, genuine marriage. I mean, people are talking on the internet from 6 months to 1 year.
Okay, if it's genuine marriage, for sure the embassies would grant them this opportunity. Because
yes, but embassy does not trust on this kind of relation.
Then they can go to another country that allows them.
So there is no other way that
third country
online marriage or something like this?
No, that would allow a lot of scammers to enter Romania through marriage. No, we don't want this. I don't encourage this in terms of legislation changes.
So there is no way other than they're supposed to marry in one of the countries, either in Romania or in a
third country.
Or in the third country.
Yes.
So there are 3 possibilities. Either
in Romania,
that person has to come to Romania one way or the other.
Yes.
Either work permit, student, or whatever.
Exactly.
Or woman has to go to his country.
Yes. And this is the most common.
This is the most common. Or the third one is in which they meet in a third country, for example, in Dubai.
Yes.
You know, Dubai is the hub for the people.
Yes, for lovers.
One woman asked me this, that she came here on family reunification.
Okay.
Her husband got the permanent residence, so she also has her papers on behalf of him. They got divorced. Okay. What will be her status afterwards?
Yes. Good question. Everybody is asking this. So after you are getting a final decision that you are divorced, you have a 6 months period where you can obtain an independent permit. But if she's with a permanent residence, she has the right to remain here independent.
No, she got her card on the base of permanent residency.
So she doesn't have a permanent residence.
No, on the base of her husband.
Then it's correct what I was saying, that she has the possibility to obtain an independent permit in the 6 months, allowing her in the 6 months to obtain a new purpose. either job, study, or so on.
Mm-hmm.
So there is no other opportunity unless she gets married quickly.
Again to a Romanian.
I'm joking.
Not
I'm
a person
joking.
with the legal status.
No, work.
A person who has a legal status here in Romania, for example, he's on work, has a residence card, normal residence card, marries one woman from Romania, gets a family card, they get divorced. What status he will get back again? Because he was here on TRC.
Okay.
After marriage, he got family card.
Okay. They got divorced. He should have had an independent residence permit.
Before the marriage, he had normal TRC card like worker.
Okay, but it doesn't matter. The idea is that once you are divorced, you have the possibility to either convert it to a work permit or to an independent permit in the 6 months when you have the possibility to find another purpose.
So he has to find a company to get the work permit.
Or to study or to do volunteering or any other purpose. But in most cases, this is work. So after you get a divorce, you don't have to wait until you are divorced. Otherwise, you have to take the independent residence permit for the 6 months. But you need to find a new employer.
Mm-hmm.
Because probably he was still working, right, in this period then when he was married. How can you stay without being employed?
And is this thing, for example, this was the situation in the case of temporary residence card.
Okay, TRC.
No, the situation is like this in which a person has permanent residence card.
Okay.
Since he does not need any kind of work
No.
permit. Gets married with a Romanian woman. Gets family card for 10 years because after you have permanent residence for the family card, you get 10
and
years.
he cannot renew it if he doesn't, right? This is what you're...
No. And then he gets divorced. He will get again permanent residence or he will have a TRC.
No.
Why?
Because the permanent residence is obtained based on the...
His time period spent here in Romania.
Yes.
Okay. He marries here with the woman.
Yes. But he gets divorced.
No. Then he gets family card.
Okay.
That is valid for 10 years.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
Family member of EU. Then divorce comes.
Okay.
So his status will be again permanent residence card holder.
No.
Or normal TRC
No,
card holder.
normal TRC.
So he will lose his status
Yes.
of a permanent residence.
Yes.
So he has the right. For example, if somebody has a permanent residence, he marries here in Romania. Do he have the right not to change to family card? Or is it
Yes,
compulsory?
he can. No, it's not compulsory. He has the he can opt for remaining, for instance, with a normal TRC and obtain the permanent residence permit based on the time spent on permits that are related to work, not family.
I understand.
Usually, those that want the family residence permit obtain it because they don't work.
Yes.
This is the difference. I saw there are a lot of questions regarding the status of family reunification members, children, parents, and so on. I would advise all of them to send an email to our company or to ask the question on WhatsApp, and we will ask in more detailed way and more applied, because for sure there are some other details that we are missing, and I don't want to give false information. So I would advise them, if they are in such a situation, it is better to pay for a consultation, and after they have the consultation, at least they know what to do. Mm-hmm. They don't have to wait until they are in that situation.
Yes. For example, one person, foreigner, his wife is Romanian, invites his parents.
His parents, like parents-in-law.
Parents-in-law from the country that he belongs to.
For a specific time frame, like 1 week?
No.
Forever?
Forever.
I don't think they will accept. Immigration officers, rarely do they accept. It also depends on the nationality. But you can't give an invitation for a permanent stay. You
no,
can
if
give
they
an
are married.
Yes, but you can give an invitation for a specific time for your parents-in-law to come and visit.
For example,
you can't invite them until the end of their lives.
No, if they want to just live with the family here, because his son is married to that woman.
To be honest, I never had such a situation where it was accepted, but it might be. I don't say. I never had. But medical, he's old or something?
Yes, he's retired.
This is why. Yes. If they are retired, yes, it might make sense. But I saw a decision where they got a rejection because they said they have the means to support themselves in the homeland.
There are many people who left Romania a long time ago, illegally, to Western Europe. Now, their time period is for the fingerprints. Once they go for the fingerprints, there is one, it's called CIS alert.
Yes, we receive
It
around
appears.
5 to 10 such requests per day. You know how much they take our consultancy. Let's say we have on average 30. Let's say out of 30, only 2 choose to pay and to have the CIS alert removed. The other ones don't.
And how?
This is a procedure, but this procedure cannot be done by a non-professional. You have to appeal to someone that has done this. So, of course, I'm not saying to go to me or Dr. Romania or go to any professional. It doesn't matter, but ask them to remove this from the system. It's being done. It's a procedure. It's legal.
And how long does it take to get removed?
Less than 1 month.
One more very common question asked these days, because there were many foreigners who stayed here in Romania and company closed their contracts.
Okay.
And they kept working. Once they went to renew their residence cards, they find out that their contract was closed from long time.
The labor
Very
contract.
illegal, yes. Do they have any option to marry with one Romanian woman here?
No, if their status is illegal.
On the base of passport?
No. No, they can't, because the passport doesn't have a numerical personal code. When you get married, you need to have a numerical personal code.
And for example, if
I
the marriage
think,
date is...
I don't know, sometimes they try to obtain the NIF, the fiscal registration number, which is temporary, but as far as I know, and I can check this, you are not allowed to marry based on a NIF, a numerical temporary fiscal number. You have to have a numerical personal code.
For example, the marriage date is very close and somebody lost the residence card. In that case?
Lost, like physically lost?
Yes.
They have to postpone and or go in an audience at the officer.
No, for example, that guy does not want to renew his residence card. That residence card is valid and the expiry date is very close by. In that case...
they will not allow him, because the residence has to have a validity of more than 30 days in order to be able to apply for the marriage when you do the file submission or actual marriage.
This is what I'm saying.
If he doesn't want, that means he doesn't want to get married. Simple. Change the husband, wife.
Very commonly asked question these days, because many people are already eligible here in Romania to get permanent residence
but
card.
They don't speak Romanian language.
They do not speak Romanian language.
We can
For example, the ones who really pass the test, and then do they have the option to go to Western Europe and change that permanent residence card into normal TRC card and work there legally?
They can get a job with that TRC as any other European would obtain.
Yes.
From my point of view, yes. But you have to check with the regulations in that particular country.
And second, the part of this question, they are living outside on the base of Romanian permanent residence plus TRC card of that country that they changed from Romania there.
Okay.
Will they be able, the tax that they are paying, they are legally working because they have the contract. The tax is being paid for them in, let's say, for right now we will take the example of Germany. They're working in Germany. After 3 years, they want to come back to Romania. Will they be able to apply for citizenship?
No, because you have to have a continuity on the... You have to check, first of all, how much time did you spend without interruption. If you spend more than 6 months out of a year, you will lose previously.
Yeah, no, it's very easy, because somebody can take a flight to Romania very easily.
And stay how much time?
You need only entry. You do not need to stay here to continue your permanent residence, right?
As far as I know, out of 1 year, you cannot stay for more than 6 months. And from the 5 years, more than, I don't know, was the 6 months, I think it was, 180
For permanent?
days. No, for the obtaining of the citizenship.
No, but he's not living outside.
So he has permanent residence, but he lives somewhere else for several years.
Yes, for in European Union countries, not outside, because he's paying taxes. For example, if a Romanian lives outside of Romania, he comes back.
Yes, but the citizenship law is a little different from this point of view. And I would do one thing. I would check actually to be very sure. But I know that we have had this situation even with the renewal of the permanent residence. You have to stay for a continuous time frame. We can check about this.
Well, this is all the questions that I have from the people.
The rest of the questions they can address on WhatsApp, and our team will definitely answer.
Yes, and next time any questions that I will have personally on my profile, we will address them again. So guys, if you have any questions related to immigration, business, consultancy, you want to open a business, you want to keep your stay legal here in Romania, you want to change a job here in Romania, your employer is exploiting you, you can contact us, you can contact Andrea. We will love to help you.
Yes.
Thank you very much bearing with us this time. Have a lovely evening.
Bye bye.